Welcome back to Liverpool, vlogging part 2. Hiring out scooters, whizzing around we flew. We explored the museums and was left in a maze. What better way to spend those away days? Travels of Ethel, here with Oliver and Leanne. Unorganised as ever, seeing all that we can. Street art, skateboards and buildings galore. Liverpool is city, sure to leave you wanting more.
I managed last night to go back to bed, well, this morning, for a couple of hours, so I do feel a little bit better, but I'm going to admit, I had the most restless night, and it weren't because it were noisy, it weren't because it were uncomfy or cold or anything. I must have got up and down about 15 times, so at 5 o'clock I was up and had a cup of tea, and now I've just woke up, and it's a lovely day, but I am a little bit tired.
Morning guys, we've just woke up now to what you can only describe as the best city park up imaginable. It's absolutely stunning here. A really good night's sleep actually, there weren't much noise at all. It was just a nice quiet little place. There's a few other camper vans. I think this one just turned up this morning, so I didn't see him last night, maybe he come on late. But yeah, we're just gonna sit down on his own private little benches. Look, we're gonna have a cup of tea this morning when Leanne gets up, well, gets ready. And yeah, we're gonna have a nice cup of tea, have some breakfast, and then we're gonna venture off back into Liverpool because we're gonna stay here for the weekend now. We're gonna have a couple of days here and go and explore museums. There's all sorts to do in Liverpool, so yeah, that's his plan. But look at this. Cool weird view.
So me and Oliver have just got out of the van, we've tidied up, had breakfast, packed his bag for the day. We're just about to head back into Liverpool to hopefully go to some museums. And look at this. Can you see? The paddleboarding. Now this is something that is on our to-do list. So Oliver's first port of call of the day.
Get a scooter.
Get a scooter.
What do you think, Leanne?
I like a speed demon. Oh, I nearly crashed about 5 times. So here we are in the slavery part of the museum, and I'm going to be honest, this is it's quite an emotional place to be.
We've just come out of the Maritime Museum now, which
I just didn't expect for it to be that emotional. Do you know, if I'm honest, I thought it were all just going to be ships.
the museum itself, I mean, not just that, I mean, obviously they've got other things. It's brilliant, actually. There's loads of information. There's tons and tons of models. And bloody there were thousands.
You could spend a full day.
Yeah, you could probably spend a couple of days in there, to be honest with you. There's tons of information, probably a bit too much, in my opinion, but either way. But yeah, it was right good. So we've just come out of there now. We're going to nip over to Tate Art Gallery, I believe. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now, and then we've probably got time for another museum later, because there's 2. In fact, there's 4 in Liverpool. So yeah,
we're going to try as best to get as much in as possible, like we always do.
Yeah.
Try and ram far too much into a day. than actually what's physically possible.
Yeah.
We're going to try his best. As much as we really want to go to the Tate Museum, we're tight today because we just want to pay for scooters.
Hey, on about scooters, we found out we can pay £10 a day and just go.
So we're gonna go.
So we're at the Museum of Liverpool, which is enormous. God knows how long this is going to take to go around, but apparently it's right good. So that's where we're going.
They are well heavier than what you first expect. Here we are, stuck in the soldier's bait because Oliver wants to relive his childhood dreams of rolling around the floor as a soldier. I'm getting the vibe here that if you want to be famous, the first thing you need to do is be born and raised in Liverpool. So what are you?
Well, away.
No, you're a lightweight.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, away.
Go on and just...
Through and through.
Seriously? It's almost like everybody famous is from Liverpool. However, in Rotherham, we have the Chuckle Brothers.
Yeah.
To me.
Hey, to you.
They're going to get a reputation as for eating cream stones. So, we've found Oliver a scooter. Obviously, he's had to have the first one because he's a boy. And now I'm on the hunt for a scooter for myself. But I'm having to go on a little bit of a trek to try and find one. I'm going to have a game of quick snaps. So, what is it, Oliver?
Beetle statue.
Woohoo!
All four of them. The Isle of Man crossing.
And the Titanic
Memorial statue.
Memorial Statue. Woohoo! A beautiful bridge on Princess Dock. These scooters are magnificent to do what me and Oliver love doing. We are here at the central building, and all the way along there, if you can see, there is all the statues, and the club is down there, the cabin. So we're going to go and check that out.
I think we found it.
So we come to see these statues, and in true Travels of Ethel style, can't get to this one.
Yeah.
This has never been like my thing of what I wanted to do, and like as much as I really like music and things like that, I'm not an avid fan of one artist and stuff, but this road is absolutely buzzing.
It's got a right good vibe to it, hasn't it? We've just been saying, like, can you imagine it on a night down here? You can smell, actually, the smell of bleach on this street is frightening. Which tells me last night it were kicking on here. So
If you want a good night, I think this is the place to be.
oh, it's right good. Cabin Club.
I just can't believe it. Oliver is actually famous
O'Brien's
in
everywhere.
Liverpool. Maybe Liverpool is the place to become famous.
It's a little Irish bar in Liverpool.
Just crazy that two Yorkshire kids, who bum around in the Peak District, loving life away from everybody and everything, actually really enjoying Liverpool.
Liverpool is epic, actually.
I
It's a right place.
We literally haven't got enough time on hands up there.
Normally, I'm not one for cities, but they're a bit too...
People, there's two people.
But this is...
Literally, I turn a corner, I'm like going, oh, another corner. Oh, there's something to see. It's just like all the time.
Yeah.
And I do get a bit overexcitable.
If you haven't been to Liverpool, this has got to be on your list of things to do. It is brilliant.
Coffee stop for O'Brien.
Need it.
Lyceum Post Office, or Oliver's Head. Cool is this building. Paul Curtis Mural. And welcome to Chinatown.
Chinatown.
We made it. Just my life. I must have fell off these about 15 times, but I've just done the most epic thing where I don't even know what I did. I jumped off and it carried on scootering, didn't it? And like literally flipped up in front of me. It hurt my leg a little bit, but I survived. And Oliver, what did you do?
Just
Laughed at me.
Yeah.
Just laughed at me.
I didn't help.
So apparently we are now in the last bit of Liverpool that we want to get in today. And this is supposed to be Chinatown.
Yeah, so...
Now, other than the dragon that you can see on the lamppost behind us,
I think...
I were expecting like London has a bit of a Chinatown, you know, like street foods and
Yeah, they don't
things like that.
We're hoping for some street food.
So, shall we just go? We're going to carry straight on and have a look. But if all else fails, I think we'll just end up back at Ethel. Give me a
I
raw.
don't want to do your raw.
Raw.
No.
Rah! So sadly, we have been through Chinatown. Nothing's open. Shock for travels of Ethel. Can you believe it's closed, Oliver?
Yeah, well, there's this restaurant here open. But to be fair, we don't want to sit down. We just thought, oh, we might have some street food or, you know, something like that.
I was reckoning for like a bit of like London foodie street food, weren't you?
Nothing open though.
But there weren't. So we are going to go back to Ethel on our scooters.
Yeah.
Pray to the Lord, if there is one, whoever you believe in, that I get back safe, because this has been a little bit of a bumpy ride for me.
These scooters are epic.
They're epic, but I think I've damaged like handlebars on this one.
And a Bob Marley statue. We are in a bit of a predicament. So we've just got back to Vanlife as tickets ran out. We're just sat here now debating whether to put another ticket on, maybe not for 9, but maybe put extra on, and go out exploring again, because there's all sorts.
And we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, there's loads of things to see, and obviously they're all sped out, and it'd take you forever to do it. But because we can just jump on scooters, because we bought these day passes, you can get them out pretty quick. So,
But I am a little bit knackered and I could do with a cup of tea.
yeah, so it's one of them where we don't really know what to do. We don't know whether to just...
And it's like the price we paid for a ticket now, and to wait an hour having something sweet and having a cup of tea, it's really quite expensive.
Yeah, it is.
So then you kind of debate as to whether you may as well just put the other £18 on and stay another 24 hours. But then I think it'd be overkill on Liverpool, don't you?
There's not 18 hours worth of stuff to do.
There is, but all in one, like with how much we ram in, it just gets a bit more.
Yeah, it's tiring. sitting down now. We're going to have a bit of a discussion and just see whether to stay or go.
Do you stay or do you go now? After heated discussion and a little bit of like to-ing and fro-ing, we've actually decided that this has got to be the end of Liverpool for us for now, because we've got about 1,000 things that we still want to do.
Yeah, we've kind of said that to put a few hours on, it's right expensive actually. To put a few hours on, it costs us a fortune. It's a bit.
And tomorrow I think we'll be a bit Liverpooled up.
Yeah.
I think if we come back again, we'll love it again. But I feel like if we go again tomorrow, I mean, we'll just hit a bit of a flat
we've
note.
seen all main things. Well, we've not seen all. We've seen a lot like in main town bit. So really, there's just like, oh, wouldn't mind seeing that mural. Oh, wouldn't mind going and seeing this. But is there a day of it? No,
There probably is with museums and stuff. But I just think it's overkill in one area.
Yeah.
So we are calling stops on this vlog and Liverpool.
Yep.
If you've enjoyed coming round with us, please
Give us a thumbs up.
Subscribe.
Hit that notification bell.
And we will catch you on the next vlog to see where we ended up, because in actual fact we ain't got a clue yet.
Yeah, we're not going home yet.